Alright, the unknown bass player at you here. I'm going to try to show you how I put this binding in. Got the glue made up, it's dissolved, pretty thick. We'll take this paintbrush, try to put some into the seal here, into the place. I've got a pan here with acetone in it. I'm going to use a paintbrush to soften up the binding I'm trying to put in it. So I'll give it a try and see how it works out. And I'm going to dip this into the acetone. That'll soften it up. I've got another paintbrush here that I'll put just acetone on it. And we'll try to get it into there. I'll have to push it in. Now that didn't work out too well. All right, I got the top in. It took a while. Takes me a long time. So, I don't know if you can see it. Now it's got a lot of the glue on it. So what I'll do, I'm just going to do a little bit of it here. And it took most. I'm going to mix a little bit more up. But what I'll do, I'll take the sander and I'll go over the, like with this piece. I'll cut the binding down and everything. Alright, I got all the binding put in, top and back. I got the tail pieces put in. We'll take the tape off of them now. See how they turned out. Usually on the roadwood, you don't have to worry much about the tape pulling any grain or anything because it's usually pretty solid. See what it looks like. Okay, went in pretty nice. Once I get that sanded, got the inlay in the abalone, got it in the back. Now I'll clean it up and show you the end results. Okay, I'm going to show you how I fix a repair. Here's a place where the binding didn't quite go up against the rosewood on the back. There's a little teeny little gap in there. You can just barely see it. And I'm going to show you how I fix that. All right, I'm just going to take this regular super glue. I'm going to put a bead of it right behind that repair. Then I'm going to take this cotton cloth and push it into the gap in the repair. Take a light sandpaper, sand behind the repair, make some dust. And after I get some dust, push it up into the repair. Get a clean spot on the sandpaper, because that super glue will fill it in right now. Now I'll finish sanding it off to make it, but you can see right there, it cleaned it all up, filled it all in. There's no longer a gap in there, and you can't even tell that it's not there. As the rosewood went into the super glue, color is pretty much the same, and when it's all done and sanded, you never tell it. You can't even hardly tell it now. And I still haven't finished sanding it. Now I'll go across and around the whole body, down here also on the sides, see if there's any places that it didn't seal. If it didn't, I'll do the same process. But other than that, I think we're headed in the right direction. It's turned out pretty good. Got a place here where I got to scrape the glue off yet. We'll be good to go. All right, I'll give you a quick idea how I'm going to feather these binding out or sand them out. First thing I'll do is go over it real quick with this. I got a pretty rough grit on it, 60 grit. I'm going to take the end pieces down where I put them on here and on the tail. I'm going to take them down first, get them down smooth. Then I'll go around the body, do the body, get the binding, go over it once. After I do that, I'll go back with it, a 120 grit. Then I'll go over it with the 220. And then now we'll get it down to where I'll hand do it the rest of the way down. So I'm just going to do if you remember how they stuck up in the back, I'm going to go real quick. Now, with that heavy of a grit, you got to be very careful. Now you can look at them. It's down. Now I'll go back over that with the 120 and the 220 and feather them out. I'm going to do the same thing with the headstock. There we go. Nice and smooth. Here you can see how much it's sticking up. I make the binding thick so I can have room to sand it down. If there's any fill in, I'll do it the same way I did the back with the super glue. So I'm going to get this done and I'll get back with you. Alright, I'm going to show you how I do my repairs. This is the way I do it. Let's see if you can see there's a little pile of dirt that I've sanded, and over there you can see where the gap is, right there between the binding and the body. So I'm going to fill that in. I'm going to take the super glue, if I can get it open. Just regular super glue, 99 cents. I'll put it in there. Force it down in there. And I'm going to take the shavings, push them over there. Push them into that crevice with the super glue. Force them in there. Then again, I'll just take this light gauge sandpaper. Make sure I got them all in there. And I'll sand it towards the repair to push it down in there. That piece is about had it. There you go. Filled in. I'll go around the entire body like that and complete it, and then this should be done. Alright, I got her all filled in. Got her sanded down, rough sanded. I'm going to take the finish sander, go across it, get her done. I'll get back and show you the finished body. Alright, I have her finished. I went over with some denatured alcohol and cleaned it up. It's all filled in, it's all done. Top's still a little wet with alcohol, but that gives you a chance to see some of the figure that's going to be in that top. That brings it out. Got a beautiful back on it. Solid rosewood, solid maple binding. I don't know what this inlay is. It's probably some kind of a plastic or something. I really don't know, but it'll work, I guess. All right. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you.